Good news, Ivan Amara. It's gonna be another very interesting video. I just woke up. I'm off today, so I'm happy. Yeah, it's coming to 12 o'clock. Obviously, I have the jet lag again. Yeah, I feel so tired. Uh, yeah, obviously. So today I'll talk about Sky Source. Instead of the girlfriend talking my transformation, right? Yeah. I will say it's be the biggest brand in the anime industry. Yes, it will. It'll be the biggest brand in the anime industry. It'll beat out Star Wars and Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, um, Transformers. We got all these IPs, man. It's been crazy. That's why the gatekeepers are gonna trap me with sharing her death because they don't want me being with my wife, and they don't want me having that control. They want to own my Xanus brand too, obviously. Yeah, we own everything in the world, but Ivan has his own keys, which means he can open his own door. He wrote his own book, which means he owns the rights to it, and that means it's his money, not ours. They think it's their money because they're crazy people. That's why they're gonna trap me. Look, man, I'm not selling to you, man. Like you're getting a piece of my money. You're not worth it. Sarah. You're already making enough money in the world, and you want to take my $9 billion. You're not taking my $9 billion because they're crazy people. They want to control my money too because they're greedy animals, obviously. Because they're looking at the bigger picture. Okay, Ivan will make, I don't know, it was $9 billion off his book. And then with that money, he can start his film studio and he can fund the movie for better quality than the Hollywood movies. One will do $50 billion. Some center. And he's gonna make his, I don't know, 6, 7 million off that. And he's also selling the merchant game. He's gonna make his billions off that too. They're looking at the bigger picture. He's gonna make a lot of money off this. And that's why they're gonna be demonized and they're gonna trap me, obviously. They don't want me controlling my own money. They don't want me making that me being a billionaire. It's crazy people, obviously. Right, if you sold out, the gatekeepers wouldn't let you be a billionaire. Probably no, they wouldn't. The fact that my significant other sold out and she's not, they won't even let her be worth $100 million. They will never let me be that rich because they're crazy people. They would take all my money and give me peanuts, obviously. Why? Because they can't stand the fact of me being a billionaire with my significant other. They can't having so Hollywood. They can't stand that, obviously. And that's why the true nature are gonna come out and they're gonna trap me with two choices, obviously, or running off. You guys are crazy, wicked people, yeah, man. Yeah. Well, you cry heavy tears, yeah, man. I know. I now know that's my fate, man. So Russian's definitely gonna die, man. I'm gonna cry such heavy tears. But saying how I'll be a bit. Sometimes I wake up, I'll be a bit happy and excited because I know once I pay this fee, I'm gonna be game. But I know death is a scary thing, obviously. So that's why I'll be tempted to run off. That's why my son will be crying heavy tears when they send me upstairs. Please, Ivan, don't leave me. You know what I'm saying? She's crying heavy tears. She's scared I might run off. Yeah, she's scared. That's why she's crazy. Obviously, she cries. Obviously, doesn't want to miss out on that life. Obviously, yeah. Death is so scary. Ivan might be tempted to run off. Yeah, that's why she cries. He's like, please don't leave me, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? He's scared. Yeah, oh, man, Ivan might doesn't want to die. Well, I said the other wants to be with me. He wants to see a light. That's why you guys are wicked people, obviously. You're fucking wicked people, yeah, man. I'm sorry. Not even for real. It's the biggest film brand in the industry. Yeah, it's the biggest IP, intellectual property in the entire industry. IP can stand for many things. It can stand for intellectual property and also stand for investment property, right? But intellectual property is what IP stands for, I believe. Yeah, intellectual property or investment property. You have other names for it, obviously. I might be wrong, but I think that's what IP means, obviously. Intellectual property, obviously. Yeah. That's why God gave me the keys, man. Even though I don't like it, I don't like it with my mind. God gave me the keys for a reason. That way I don't have to sell to the gatekeepers. All right, if you want to be a billionaire, you have to open your own door. They're never gonna let you be a billionaire. They're blind. They're too blinded by their envy. They're very greedy and they're blinded by your relationship, and they don't want you being a billionaire because they're envious, obviously. They don't want me being rich like that, being a multi-billionaire. They can't stand it, obviously. So they're crazy people. Yeah, man. My significant other has the keys, and yet she's only worth $10 million. What the fuck's going on here in Hollywood? Yeah, those locked her, man. Duh. That's Savdash's career. A shitty career, man. They'll let her make good money. They'll let her make her maybe 500K for movies, but like that's it. They won't let her. They won't let her make her $10-20 million for a movie. They won't let her make that because they're crazy people. They'll let her make maybe like a couple hundred grand, 500 grand because they're crazy people, obviously. So they duped her. I'm not gonna let them dupe me. So I'm saying, whereby they're taking all my money, man, and giving me peanuts. Well, they're not even worth my money, man. That money belongs to me. It doesn't belong to you. Yeah, I created this place. I'm a son of God. Yeah. So Sarah. Yeah. I created this place, not them. So Sarah. Yeah. That's why once I see my sister in Los Angeles, she's gonna cry, and I'm gonna cry too, and we both hug each other. You know what I'm saying? That's when we see each other. We see each other for the first time. You know what I'm saying? And people at the airport are gonna take pictures, man. They'll be trying online. It's crazy. And we go to the Los Angeles hotel suite, and once we have a good time, man, what? She's gonna ask me, yeah, Ivan, how much money did you make off your book, by the way? I'm like, you want to know? She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I made $9.5 billion. She's like, what? You made $9.5 billion off your book? I'm like, yeah. She's like, holy shit. You know, she's all shocked. She doesn't have like Ivan. Like, we're richer than all the Hollywood executives and celebrities. Yeah, Ivan, we can start our own studio with that money. Yeah, we can start our own studio, man. Our own film studio. Yeah, fund the movie with our own cash. Yeah, build that condo and everything. That 5 star condo. It's like, holy shit. Are you gonna share that with me? I'm like, yes, I'm gonna share with you, crazy woman. Relax, man. Give me that evil look. I'm saying, you gonna share that with me, Ivan? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna share with you. What about Google register for the card? Crazy. Yeah. I'm sorry. And Zane's I'm funding for 1.2 billion, $50 million. That's the budget for Zane's. But every movie after that it was way less. On average, I'll fund it for maybe 650, 600, more than 650 plus 650, 660, 670, 700 million. I fund a movie for. Some movies maybe 750 million, but on average about 650, 60, 60, 70 million for other movies. That's good enough. That's still revolutionary technology. It's better than what Hollywood movies are made for, right? Most of them, yeah. It's still revolutionary technology, obviously. I'm sorry? I have my beer from yesterday, by the way. I'll drink some of it. Yeah. Blue dry beer. Yeah. Yeah. That's why everyone was working so bad on test guys. Because Ivan O'Mara is a ticket out of the average life. Huh? Yeah. Everyone wants that $150,000 salary because most people are never going to make that. They're going to make their 50, 60K. Oh, hey, listen. That's why everyone was working so bad. I was just going crazy. So, all the owners around the world who own restaurants, they want that $400,000 salary. Because they know that's where the money is. Yeah, if I can work for Ivan, I'm going to live a great life. Making all that money and then also making the money off my restaurant. I get to buy my nice, like, $400,000 or $500,000 house, my nice cars, yeah. And live a great life with my family. Oh. Whereas the Hollywood actors are already rich, but they also want a piece of my money too, right? For the Hollywood actors, Ivan O'Mara is a ticket to freedom for them. But I want the ticket to the average life because the Hollywood celebrities are not living an average life. They're already rich. They're in Hollywood. But Ivan O'Mara's company is a ticket out of Hollywood, ticket to freedom. You get paid your millions and you get your freedom. Obviously, you're free. You don't have to do anything. I'm clean, obviously. I'm a good king. Would you be tempted to make an actor pay? No. I would hate myself if I made actor pay. They see me as a dirty person. No, man, I can't do that. It's against my nature. I'm a good man. I'm not perfect. I made some errors in my life, but I'm a good man. I'm not gonna make an actor pay. Obviously, you got your freedom, but all I ask is you work hard for me, which they will. They're gonna destroy the role, obviously. I'm paying them a lot of money, more than what they make in Hollywood. Yeah, yeah. That's why what? My come to blow out the water, man. I'm crazy. I would be like Incredibles. Well, I don't know, guys. You do the math. If a $500 condo, how high tech is that? That's like Incredibles, man. You know, Batman's house in Justice League. Yeah, it's like a condo like that, super high tech like that. It's so high tech. Or about even the Hollywood actors when they walk into my condo, they're like, "Holy shit, Ivan, this is your crib." I'm like, "Yeah." They're holy shit. I thought I was rich. They feel like shit because they can't afford a $500,000 condo. Something with automatic doors, like it's something crazy. That's why once they build a condo, me and my significant other were like shocked, like, "Holy shit, this is a fucking high tech place, man, like Rebels." And my significant other was like, "Oh my god, this is so fucking nice. This is unheard of, Ivan." Yeah, everything's pimped out in the house. Yeah, automatic doors, everything top notch. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, imagine $500 worth of studio lot. That's high tech too. Like in Gran Turismo, yeah. My high tech offices, automatic doors, everything. Everything's pimped out. My yacht. That's why I do my parties on my yacht. Yeah. High end yacht. I'm gonna buy that yacht. Looks like that. Yeah, nice yacht like that. A jet like Incredibles. I'm not kidding around. I'm actually gonna have a jet like Incredibles where you have the cup holder go down and everything. Because I'm putting 10 million renovations. Tell them I wanted to show them the Incredibles clip. I wanted to be like this with GPS talking to them. You have arrived to your destination. As Sky's Entertainment. It's top notch. The actor's like, holy shit, I was company's top notch. Yeah, top notch company, man. You guys will see what I mean when you see the doc. Once you see the doc, you're blown away by the company. You're like, holy shit, man! Ivan has another living the life. That's a fucking high end company. That's better than Hollywood. Yeah, better than Hollywood. Man. Yeah. So think of this. Now that I did not sell, I now control my own money, and I can start a company even better than Hollywood. Whereas if I sell out, I'm in Hollywood with my significant other. We're sharing with the world. We're garbage and trash. She don't like William Beauty. She's crying in my arms every night because she's hell. Our relationship's destroyed because we're sharing with the world forever. You guys are crazy people. Yes, the gatekeepers might let us do a bunch of movies, but we only make 10, 20 million. They give us like 10% of the gross or something like that. We make a couple hundred million. Nothing compared to the money I'm making off my deal with Amazon. Amazon, I'm making my billions. My 6.5, my 6.8 billion, my 7 million off the movie. Compare that to the I don't know, 200 million I'm making off my movies in Hollywood. You see a huge difference, obviously. Yeah. That's why God gave me the keys. That way I can control my own money. I don't have to sell to the gatekeepers. I came here with the keys for a reason, man. Because I'm not stupid. I knew, yeah, I'm gonna come to Earth with my wife, obviously, and once they see what we look like and everything, they're gonna be filled with jealousy and envy because we're God and we have a unique divine gene. They're gonna be filled with envy and jealousy. They're gonna cause my life and kill you and my wife. I'm not stupid. That's why I came with the keys. I'm not an idiot. I'm not stupid, man. So, Sarah? Yeah. So all the Hollywood agencies will be in my database. The lower ones, the top ones are all my database. That way, whenever my secretaries pull out the casting calls, their agents know and they let the actors know. Obviously, the actors can now send them their bills if they meet the criteria for the role. Obviously, but you're looking at I don't know, like 2, 3. That's why you have to hire casting directors. Hire a good 3 of them to look at all the reels. My search robots don't have time to look at all that. Just have them casting directors look at the reel. That way, my developers can focus on the business and that kind of stuff. You know? And me and Peter or Mel, we don't look at the reels. We only look at the reels that the selected candidates who are good for the part that the casting directors choose. Obviously, those reels, me and Peter and my significant other can look at those reels. But in terms of all the raw footages before that, they're the casting directors have to look at all the raw reels, obviously. So Sarah, yeah. You only need to make like a 1.5, 2 minute reel, and you send it, and it gets featured. You set the files all on the computer, and they look at all the reels. A lot of work, but I don't pay you a lot of money for nothing. I'm gonna pay the casting directors a good paycheck for it. Obviously, how much we pay them, Ivan? I don't know. They're part time. All they have to do is just look at the reels, and that's it. So you can pay them a good maybe 15, 20 grand to look at the reels. It's good enough. Yeah, I'll pay you 20 grand to look at all the reels and choose the candidates and all that stuff. But me and Peter, my significant other, will look at the selected candidates and we talk it over with the casting directors who we think's best for the role and that kind of stuff. You can do that. That way you don't stress Peter out or Mel out, Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. And the actor that you're interested in, I want you going over his IMDb and I want you looking at his net worth. That way I know how much I can pay him, obviously. See, if the guy's the biggest actor, he's worth like $4 million, and he asks for $10 million. I'm not going to pay him that, man. He's ripped me off. You're not getting any more than $4 million. But even $4 million is rare. The only way I'll pay a guy for is if he did a pretty big show. It has to be a show that was very popular. So if the guy was in Game of Thrones, and you can pay him his $4.5 million. That was a big show. The guy was in The Walking Dead. You can pay him his $4.5 million. But there's exceptions, obviously. Norman Reedus is an A-list television person. He's not a B-list actor. He's an A-list actor because he got paid like $16 million a year for Walking Dead. He got paid a lot of money. So someone like him, you can pay him his A-lister contract. You see what I'm saying? He's worth $40 million. So someone like him, you can pay him his $10 million, obviously, and then you can give him like $16 million in royalties. That's what he made for Walking Dead. I'm sorry. There's exceptions, obviously. But if the guy's the biggest actor, he's getting $2 to $4 million. That's good enough. And they don't get royalties. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they got some coughing. Yeah. So I have my whole payment structure planned out for my company, obviously. Only the A-listers get the royalties and bonuses. The bigger ones get bonuses and royalties. Smaller ones get a rich salary but no bonus. And they get the royalties too, obviously. And the B-listers and rising stars, or B-listers pretty much, they don't get royalties. Some of them might ask for a piece of royalties. I'm like, no, man, you're not getting a piece of royalties, man. You're a biggest actor. I'm not going to pay a television star in royalties. You're fucking crazy, man. They're not worth that. Because they're not going to, the B-list actors, no one really cares about them. They build a little bit of buzz, but no one really cares about them. That's why they're not worth as much money. The A-listers are the ones who build more buzz. Because everyone knows what they are. The B-listers, they're television stars, but they're not big budget movie stars, obviously. They're good for television, but they're not good for the big screen, most of them. Because most of them can't sell their movies, don't they? You know what I'm saying? And they don't have the right agents. I'm not kidding around, guys. Go watch all these B-lister movies that come out on the independent movies. They always flop all the time, man. They don't have the iconics that the A-listers have. They're skilled actors, but lack iconics. I talked about this before, right? They're really good for television, because television is all tell. Movies is all show. It's about the spectacle, right? Pretty much. And television is less on spectacle, more on story. It's tell. And because they're very skilled method actors, they're really good for the television shows, obviously. For the movies, not so much, because most of them can't sell the movies. Sarah? Yeah. Sarah? Yeah. But even the A-listers have quite a bit of flops too. But my point is that all A-list actors have had movies that made money. They've all been in movies. Most of them have probably made movies that made money. Made a little bit of money or a little bit of profit. They can sell the movies. They have iconics. But even they have flops too. Every actor had a bad moment in their career, obviously, for the movies. They make a movie, the movie doesn't make any money, it flops. But because they're A-list actors, most of them can make some money for the studios. Some Sarah. Like half the time, obviously, some Sarah. But a lot of the movies also flop too. Because Hollywood's a very competitive business. It's a tough business, obviously. Some Sarah. For biggest actors, 2 to 4 million. There's exceptions. If the guy's pretty big, you can pay him even 4.5, even 4.9 if you want. That's good for the biggest actor. They don't get royalties. They get 250K for the merch, and they get the money for the game, obviously, and that's it. And the rising stars get 5 to 8.9 million. Those are rare, obviously. And the small A-stars get 9 to 50.9 million. No bonuses. And they get anywhere from 6 to like 25 million royalties. The guys who get 6, 7 are the guys who are worth 10, 12, 13 million. They can get 6, 7 million in royalties. That's good enough for them, obviously. The ones who are a bit bigger, 20 million, they get like their 10, 9, 11, 12 million royalties. I'm sorry. The ones that are worth 30, you can give them 13 million, 12 million royalties. 14 million royalties, I'm sorry. The ones that are worth 40 million, you can give them 16 million royalties, 15 million royalties, 17 million royalties. The ones that are worth 15 million, you can give them 17, 18, 19 million royalties. And the ones that are worth 60 plus million, they can get to 20, 21, 22, 23, worth $25 million in royalties. I'm sorry, you got that range. Which is good, they don't make that Hollywood, obviously. And the big ones are the ones who make the real deal. They make a lot of money, obviously. 16 to 30.9 million salary. Guys worth 70 million, you can pay him at 16 million. 16.5 million salary, you can give him 7 million bonus. And like 28 million, 27 million other royalties. That's a good deal for him, obviously. Guys with 80 million, you can pay him a 17, 18 million salary. He gets his like 8, 9 million bonus around there. You can give him 35 million royalties, 34 million royalties. That's good enough. 36 million royalties. The guy's worth 100. You can give him 40 million royalties, 38, 39 million royalties. He gets his like 19 million salary, 20 million salary. So I'm saying that's how it works. Yeah. And if the guy's worth 100 million plus, 150 million, they can get anywhere from 55, 50 to 60 million, 65, 66 million royalties. You can pay them a 21, 22, 23 million salary. And you pay them like a 10, 11 million bonus. Even 14 million bonus you can pay them, 13 million bonus you can pay them. Guys with $200 million, you can pay him his 24, 25 million salary, 23, 24, 25 million salary. You can give him his 13, 14 million bonus, 15 million bonus, 16 million bonus, I'm sorry. And he makes like 70, 75 million, 80 million in royalties. Guy's worth 250 plus million. That guy can pay him 25 million, 24 million salary, 26 million salary. He gets like his 18 million, 17 million bonus. I'm sorry. They make a bit more, and he can bargain for his 80, 90 million, $100 million. And the 300 plus million dollars, those guys, you pay them no less than 90 million in royalties, up to $125 million in royalties. You can pay them the high end of 27, 28, 29, 30 million, $30.9 million salary. And a 20, 19, 20.9, 20, 19 million, 18.9 million bonus. So, Sarah, that's the structure for my company, obviously. That's a good deal for them, obviously. So the bigger A-listers get the nice bonus in the bank, and they get the rich salary. They also get royalties, and they also get money for the merch. $1.5 million for the merch for the bigger ones. $500K for the merch for the smaller ones, smaller A-listers, which is good. It's a good deal for them, obviously, right? Yeah, it's a good deal. That's not gonna blow out of the water, guys. Yeah, it will blow it out of the water. Well, the actors be saying in their reels, yeah, it looks been crazy, man. A lot of actors be saying reels. They want to work me so bad, obviously. They want to be safe too. They don't want to be left behind, obviously, right? And now that I'm king, obviously, and my movies are the main event, they don't want to be left out of be a side attention doing their shows and movies. They're gonna feel like shit, man. That's why they're all gonna send their reels. It's been crazy. Yeah. Sarah? Yeah. My one worry though is my Zane's movie might not be that good. Obviously, that's what scares me a little bit. Because the whole world's gonna judge me again. Let's see how good of a movie Ivan will make. You know what I'm saying? If I make a shitty movie, I'm gonna be very sad about it. I might feel like coming out obviously because I'm fucking in the head. I've been bragging to you guys for years how good my movie will be, and yeah, well, I'm telling you now, man. If you follow the book, man, the movie will be a masterpiece. This is an amazingly written story, obviously. And that's why I want Peter and Mel taking the notes, that way they don't wing it. They're prepped, obviously, and they don't ruin my movies. I'm sorry. Yeah. Everyone in the world's gonna judge me. Okay, Ivan's been bragging, saying his book's better than Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it is. You'll see when I want to read the book. Obviously, I don't want to be cocky. He's bragging. Okay, let's see how good his movie is. You know what I'm saying? All the critics around the world are gonna judge me. All the movie pundits, critics are gonna judge me. Okay, let's see how good Ivan's movies really is, man. Let's see if you pull it off. I make the movie as a being a masterpiece, yeah, but I pray to God, cross my fingers, it's not fucking terrible. Otherwise, I'll be very, very pissed off. I turn my book into a movie and the movie's worse than the book. I'm pissed off, yeah. I'll work my ass off that way I make the best movie possible, obviously. Show my camera.